Welcome to Collecting Chaos. It's the Monday morning show. Things were a little slow this week. I mean, I got a lot of stuff, but it was mostly shipping supplies from the U.S. Postal Service. And that would make for a kind of a boring video to say, oh, look here, I got a medium flat rate, or no, a large flat rate mailer, you know. No, I'm not gonna bore you with that kind of thing. So I dipped into some of the comics that I got, over the last few months that I don't think I've showed here. We'll go through some of those and see how it goes. And I did get a few things this week, not very many, and I'll show you those, including an AOK that we'll get to at the end. Now, for those of you that watched my my Freeform Friday video last Friday, I did sell the X-Men comic on auction. I got $25 for it, which I probably would have got that for it if I hadn't have done anything to it. But I thought it was important to show the process, almost the entire process that I go through when I clean a comic, and that it's not something that can be done in 20 or 30 minutes. It takes hours and hours and hours to do. And yeah, that was condensed down to under an hour video. But if I include the press times and the amount of time for drying and all of that, and yeah, we're talking 20 to 30 hours spent on that comic. And I did cut a little bit of it out. And there's some of it that I forgot to turn the camera on for, which is going to happen. I'm human. Sometimes I forget to turn on the camera. And sometimes the camera just says, the card in the camera says, hey, I'm full, and shuts off without me realizing it. So, yeah, that's what we're going to show today. We're going to show some comics that I've had for a while, and then a couple of newer ones that I got. And we'll be going through and picking ones for my cover of the week. And if you want to watch it, probably shouldn't go anywhere. So you've heard me drone on for long enough today. Let's get with this. Let's get started. Let's look at some comic books. We're going to start out with Showcase number 88. This is from the 70s, I think. Yes, from February 1970, in fact. It's Jason's Quest. Showcase number 88 from February 1970. It's Jason's Quest. This is, I think, the first appearance of Jason's Quest. And you could use a light cleaning, and I probably will do that. I've got such a backlog of stuff now to clean, it isn't funny. Including some that are going to be sent back to me that I sold. The person has requested that I clean them, and they're willing to pay for it, but I'm not going to take money for it. I'm just going to let them pay shipping to me and from me. This does not mean you should all send me your comics to be cleaned, because I won't do it most of the time. But I didn't offer the opportunity for at least a press, and I do that sometimes, and I didn't with him, and I should have. So this is number 89, the second Jason's Quest, and it does need a cleaning on the back, and I kind of like that cover. The cover kind of tells a story. Not sure I like it enough for it to be a cover of the week. And finally, Showcase number 90, also with Jason's Quest. I do like the Showcase comics. I like getting them. I like reading them. It was one of my favorites when I was young, and there's a lot of these that I have never seen before that for some reason I didn't get. Again, you could use the cleaning. You know what? maybe this does deserve to go over here and be a possibility for cover of the week. I really like that one. So let's move on to the next. And yes, I'm taking these out of the bags as I'm showing them to you. Action Comics number 382 from November of 1969. So these are all very early Bronze Age. Late Silver, early Bronze. Or at least I think they are. I think I've got a couple of modern comics in here too. Obviously it's a Superman comic, so you know I'm going to enjoy that. And in the back is a Superman and Legion of Superheroes story. Now this does need to be cleaned. Wouldn't hurt to get a press. There's a lot of schmutz on there. And to quote Rick Morgan, this schmutz needs to come off, and we'll get it off and clean it up a little bit. Do have a surprise for you at the end. You get to vote twice on this one. Now here's the Son of Satan number 4 from Marvel Comics. This is from June of 1975. Now don't get all excited because it's got a barcode. Oh, that's a newsstand copy. Yeah, well that's no big deal because it's 1975. Barcodes were still new. And most comic books from that year, actually from the 70s, are newsstand. There's very few direct market comics from that era. So yeah, of course it's newsstand. What would you expect? It could use a clean, although it's not that bad. But a clean and a press would help it out a little bit. So I might do that. I will go through these later and decide exactly which ones I'm going to clean and which ones I'm going to go, it's good enough for now. Chances are that one will be one of the, it's good enough for nows. Here's another Son of Satan. This one is number 5. This one's from 1976, and again, it's a newsstand copy because of course it is. Could use a clean, maybe a press. It's got a few spine ticks that I could probably get out. That's maybe a 30-minute job, and that would be kind of boring for me to do that one on video. Here's Son of Satan number 6, and this one looks in pretty decent shape. Again, it could use it clean and maybe some spine tick removal and a press, and that's about it. But some of these spine ticks break color and they don't come out. Son of Satan number 7. This is one of the better ones of all of this series as far as condition wise. This one's pretty clean. It wouldn't hurt to clean it, but I don't think I'm going to. This one I don't think I'll be cleaning at all. Might press it, might get some of the spine ticks out, I don't know. But yeah, it's clean enough, I don't think I need to worry about it. And these Son of Satans, I don't see any one of them that I would want to put up as a cover of the week, though. They're nice, I like them, but you know, cover of the week, probably not. And let's see if I can get that one out. This is Son of Satan number 8. It's in rough shape. It's got some creases up here. Off-white pages, dirt on the back that should be cleaned off. Yeah, we could probably do that one, but cover of the week? I don't think so. It's a nice cover, but I don't think it's cover of the week worthy. Then I have a Solar Man of the Atom, and this is from April of 1969. So we're still in that. The Son of Satans are Bronze Age, obviously, but we're still in that late Silver, early Bronze Age time frame. This one definitely could use a press. A clean would not hurt it at all. So yeah, we'll probably do a clean and a press on this at some time in the future. It's got some schmutz here, and a lot of spine creases and ticks. It is what it is. Yeah, I like that color. I like that cover. We're going to set this one off to the side here. Possible cover of the week there. Brave and the Bold, number 174, 1981. So we're getting into late Bronze Age now. Nice cover, Batman, Green Lantern. It's got a lot of white on it. It's fairly clean. Little tiny bit of dirt on the back, but I don't think it really needs to be cleaned. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Maybe I'll press it, maybe I won't. Probably will. A lot of good color gloss on there. Now we have Detective Comics, number 360. This one is Silver Age, late Silver Age, 1967, February 1967. It's an Infantino cover. Definitely needs a press. I do believe this is a subscription copy. Yeah, it has a crease going right down the middle of it. Probably could use a clean. Of course, there's nothing I can do about the subscription copy. It will always have this crease on the back. It's a shame because that subscription crease takes it straight to the very good condition wise. I'm going to press this one for sure, and I'm going to take my time and see if I can't get that to look nicer. Probably clean it also. Next up, this is a modern comic. It's Brave and the Bold number 1 from July of 2000. It's not actually a reprint. It's actually a new comic. Kevin McGuire, Mark Farmer did the artwork. Story by Bob Haney, which is kind of appropriate. He wrote a lot of Batman, Brave and the Bold stories. So I would suspect that this would read very similar to the early ones. So there you go. This is a modern comic. This is called Critter. This is issue number 11. I like this series. I don't have them all. I would like to get them. I like the artwork. This is by Big Dog Inc. May of 2013. Critter Volume 2. Like it, but not cover of the week. Like it. I won't bother cleaning or pressing that. It'll just go into a Mylite eventually. Here's number 14. And number 16. These were initially cover buys. Because I like the covers. And there's another number 16, so I have two covers for that one. And like I said, initially they were cover buys, but then I looked through them and I liked them. So number 17. This one is from 2013. And getting towards the end here. Oh yeah. Weird War Tales number 44. And this one has something strange going on with the colors. The colors are faded in areas and it's not in others, so that's kind of strange. It does have a spine roll that'll have to be taken out. It's got some creases, it's got a lot of dirt. This is definitely going to get some love. It has... This is not your typical spine split on the end here. This is a rodent chew or possibly insect damage on the bottom here. Not something I would probably repair simply because all of the paper is not there. But yeah, I'm going to do a spine roll removal and clean it. So next up, another new comic. This is Aphrodite 9, number 1 from Image. This came out in sometime. At some point in time this came out. I do like the artwork. September 2000. It was a cover buy initially, and all of the Aphrodite 9s initially were cover buys, but I do like the artwork in them a lot. I'm going to read this and see how I like this story. If I like this story, I'll try to get them all. So, and you know what? Just for giggles, we're going to set that over there. Next up, I'm taking this out of the bag because this bag is nasty. It's split on the bottom. It has creases on the bag. Lady Death. Naughty Memory X Edition. It does have a certificate from Brian, of course. He puts certificate with all of his stuff. We'll stick it in there. It is signed. It does not look like Brian's signature. I think that might be an artist's signature. I'm not sure. I absolutely adore this cover. I mean, this... I would be tempted just to set this off as, okay, here's the cover of the week, but I'm not going to do that. And I showed this on live stream on Friday night just to annoy people. Look what I've got and you don't. Next, Paul the Samurai. I did get this one this week. This is number 2. Paul the Samurai is awesome. The Tick is awesome, but I liked Paul the Samurai even more because it's so silly. Gonna press it. Probably won't bother cleaning it. Just gonna press it. Get it flat. Take care of the comic. Next up, Western Gunfighters number 11. This is a early Bronze Age, 1972 September. The spine is a little loose. The staples are a little loose here, and they're way off. Marvel was famous for that. It needs a clean. Oh man, does it need a clean and a press, and that'll go into my collection. I like Western comics, but there's something I like better than Western comics, and that's pulps. And I got one of those. It's a Star Western pulp magazine. These are thicker magazines from the 20s, 30s, 40s, and sometimes much earlier than that. It could use a clean. I'm not going to, but it could use one. Missing the back cover. That's okay, because I plan on keeping it for about 6 or 7 billion years, or however long I live, whichever is important. And then we come to the last comic. This is an AOK from one of the guys that is with us in our channels. Thank you, Darth Gojira, for sending this to me. He wants me to see what I can do with it. It's in really bad shape. I don't know that I can do anything with it, to be honest, but I'm going to give it a try. It's got some missing areas here, so I might have to teach myself leaf casting real quick to get those in. It's got a tear here. The paper is very delicate. I'm thinking of maybe painting the entire cover with methyl cellulose just to strengthen the cover. As you can see, it's falling apart. So the first thing that I'm going to do with this is I'm going to put it in my ozone chamber and kill anything that might be living on it. And from there I'll decide, do I want to work on it or not. This is not something I'm going to be showing on video. There is a very real possibility that I will destroy this comic while trying to fix it. And although that might make for great video, I just don't want to put that out there. So, there you go. That's what I'm showing for this week. Now for the big question. Which of these comics, not the ones that I picked aside for the cover of the week, but which ones of these comics that I showed today would you like me to feature as my next comic to be cleaned on video for the Friday video cleaning? I'll need to have that in as soon as possible. Of course, I will let you know which one is selected on Wednesday, but by that time I will already be starting cleaning it if I have a clear winner. The Star Western and the just so you know, these two are not eligible. Do not vote for these two. This one I'm not going to do anything to. Absolutely, no, not going to happen. This one I'm going to try to work on. I am not going to video it. Period. End of discussion on that one. I don't care how many people want it. It's not happening. Into that. But which one of these other comics, of the ones I showed, would you like me to do a video on and clean on camera? I'm more than willing to do that. Next, of course, we have the three that I picked for possible covers of the week. This one simply because it's a gorgeous cover. This one, I like it. That's the only reason I like it. And this one I think actually tells a, well, actually, all three of them are intriguing covers. Why is Solar destroying people? Why are these people being chased and being shot at? Who is she and why does she have a gun and is shooting back? You know, all of these are questions we need to answer. And who the hell is Aphrodite 9 anyway? We need to know this stuff. So let me know which one of these three is your favorite cover of the week. And of course, I'll do a reveal on Wednesday as to which one mine is, and we'll go from there. So that's it for the Monday morning show. Nice one that isn't too terribly long. After Friday, you needed a bit of a break. And make sure before you wash your hands, make sure before you wash your hands, you don't have anything on them like gloves or anything like that. Now, make sure before you handle your comics, your collectibles, your toys, your games, whatever, you wash your hands. Wash your hands before you eat. Wash your hands when you get home from work. Just wash your hands. It's good for your comics, good for your collectibles, it's good for your health. And we'll see you next video. Bye.